Hello and welcome to the second part of my video on the third stage. The first thing I'll introduce is some fun stuff. So if you haven't noticed already, on this stage, we have a no ceiling here. So that leads to some interesting things. First of which, you can throw your swords off the stage and they'll end up just kind of chilling up by the ceiling there. So you can actually get all 4 swords up there, and then nobody will spawn with swords. But that's no fun, so I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, next, also with the ceiling, and involving jumping from last time. Another thing, you can jump off of other people. So, and this, for some reason, you can do it as many times as you want. So if you have both people facing one another, and you start jumping, and jumping, and you just keep jumping, eventually, okay, some pretty whack stuff happens. So in that case, I guess that guy fell all the way through the wall into the next stage. Um, yeah, there's some weird stuff. I've seen like the sprite get stuck in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I won't show everything, but it's uh, it's a mechanic, and it's kind of interesting. And you don't have to do it in places where there's not a ceiling. Like, you could do it over here and get your guy to stick up here if you want. But some pretty spooky stuff happens if you go off the stage where there's no ceiling. Okay. What's next? Okay. So this next thing is possible in any place where you have, like, basically walls or boundaries on 3 sides. So we have a wall, it's just the boundary of the stage, ceiling, and the floor. So first things, if you jump on top of the other character, this thing happens where you're constantly bouncing off of their head and immediately like coming back down because your head hits the ceiling. So you'll notice I'm pressing buttons on the other character, but they're in like permanent hit stun or something like that, so they can't actually do anything. The situation would like never happen in a game, but still pretty cool. Okay, next, you can, I'll just show you. Oh, I didn't want to show you that. What I did want to show you was that you're able to just kind of chill inside of the other person. Yeah, you can punch them. You can crouch to get the other person to crouch. So you could just chill inside of one another if I couldn't make it sound any weirder. So if you just slide, yeah, you're just chilling. So that's pretty neat. That's about it for that little thing. Let's see, what do we have next? Oh, this is kind of an important note that I forgot to touch on the last video. If you're ever chilling in the bottom of the pit, okay, well, yeah, swords can kill you in the bottom of the pit the more you know. Okay, other people, yes, they can bounce on your head, despite how much you might not like it. However, if you slide while in the pit, you're not even there. Like, just you're just not even there. So they kind of die a little bit when they jump on the spikes. And crouching doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for interesting fun stuff. Now I'm going to talk about some crazy throws. So in this stage, you got all sorts of crazy little, like, happy little things on the ceiling. here, and you got these pits with big walls, and it's just begging to be thrown on. So yeah, you can do neat stuff. um, Important to note, don't ever do this throw. Like, it works once in like a million times. If you're like playing against your dog, maybe. Like, just no. I do it like every day, but no, it does not work. um, so if you're in the bottom of the pit, there's no rule saying you can't throw. So yeah, you can throw in the bottom of the pit. Why not? You can throw facing either direction. Basically, you just have to hold and then quickly pivot and throw in the opposite direction, right? So that kind of shows how you can get these high angles on throws, bouncing them off of the ceiling there. So you can also do that over here. You can get that angle. It goes kind of past here and then falls down like right about there. If you do it a bit differently, okay, you can get it to bounce here and then it'll bounce on the ground right there. So you might catch an unsuspecting enemy that's right around there, maybe. Okay, well, I didn't space that correctly, but that's okay. So you can do that. Similar to in the pit, you can pivot and throw off the edge like that, and that's a pretty whack throw. Yeah, it's like Rondo. Hold up, that's whack. I'm so sorry. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I guess I should just tell you about that. So you can throw angle straight up. You can throw angle straight down, and it just bounces off the ground immediately. So you can do that. You can definitely do that. Ideally, you get it to land outside the pit. So if someone's just chilling, they're like, "Oh, that wimpy throw can't get me." Oh, I guess I'd be right. I've seen that work. I promise. Okay, never mind. I guess I lied. Don't do that throw. However, if you jump and then down throw, you can get an interesting angle. Likewise, if you jump and throw there and attempt not to impale yourself, which I'm so for it doing, you can also do it backwards and you get pretty dang throw. I can't believe I just said that. So yeah, those are some different throws you can do on this stage. I've seen some interesting throws involving like right around here. I believe like if you throw downwards over here, or you can like be here, throw downwards, and it like bounces up here and comes back. So basically, if you can experiment with throws in this room and basically get almost any angle. Like, there's just so many possibilities that you can consider. So you could take a look at that, and I'll see you in the next part of stage 3.